Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. Again, I'd like to apologize for not being able to edit the beginning and the end of my videos and stuff like that, but my movie maker's down and I got to get a new program. In this video here, what I like to do is I want to talk about the JFK assassination research field and the Patterson given Bigfoot field. But first, we're going to talk about the JFK assassination. Okay. Now, everybody knows out there, if they watch my videos and stuff and they look on descriptions in the sites and stuff, you're going to see a site where I have a donation site where you can donate, where I can make a documentary on the JFK assassination. Okay, the JFK assassination documentary that I want to make is called JFK, The Quest for Answers. Now, in some of the other videos I also made about this, I talked about where, whoever wants to be a part of history, you know, if I get the funds together, I want to make another video where I put down the description on when we're going to be there to film, what month, because like I said, I want to either film this documentary with it in June or July of next year. Well, when I offered an open hand for anybody to be there and help us with this documentary, it only not goes for the public as well, but also goes to JFK assassination researchers, okay? All the people that did research on the JFK assassination, I also invite them there as well. And the reason why I invite them there as well is because as a researcher, we all have to work together. Okay, if we don't work together, we're never going to find the answers that we're looking for. Okay, and if we're wrong, people's got to understand that a researcher is human as well. And if we're wrong and we're proven wrong, okay, we have to overlook that because remember, we're looking for the truth. Okay, just like me, if I'm wrong about something, I'll be the first to admit, hey, I'm wrong, because I'll even look over my stuff, my research time and time again. And if I'm wrong about something, okay, and new evidence appears or something like that, then I'll let people know. Just like when I first did my research and stuff like that, I thought the gunman on the rooftop of the county records building took 7 shots that day. Okay, I thought he took the shots to the steps and the street sign. Okay, some of the distraction shot stuff, I thought he took it. But then as more evidence came in and the more I started viewing other films and stuff like that, new evidence opened up, and then come to find out there was a gunman on the second floor of the county record building as well, and he took these shots because by the angles of it, because that's the only thing kind of messed me up a little bit is why is this one gunman on the rooftop, why is he taking distraction shots across Elm Street and on this side of Elm Street? They're lining up almost in the same location, but there's still a little bit of difference between it. But then when I seen this new research and stuff like that, I admitted I was wrong on that part because it wasn't a gunman on the rooftop that took all 7 shots. Distraction shots. He took just the 5 distraction shots, and the gunman on the second floor of the county records building took 2 distraction shots. Okay, so like I said, as a researcher, when new evidence appears and we open it up, and we look at it, and we start viewing it, and we start lining up and everything else, and it's starting to fit, okay, we're going to make mistakes. All researchers make mistakes, even though they claim they don't want people to know they make mistakes, but we all do because we're human. That's what it is. Humans are not perfect every single day. Okay, but like I said, I want to invite other researchers there as well. That's including Robert Groden and a lot of other top researchers and stuff like that. Even people in Infowars, okay, that does a lot on this, and Coast to Coast and stuff. I invite everybody to be there and donate their time, and let's get this documentary done. I'm going to donate my time and stuff. My guys that's going with me is going to donate their time and get this documentary. I already got some other people on board who wants help with the documentary. They're donating their time because the funds that we need is to buy the equipment that we need, the cameras we need, and pay for permits and all this other stuff. That's what we need this money for. Okay, no one's getting paid out of it, but we're just donating our time so we can get this documentary done because we know this has to be done now. Because as each year goes by, we're losing more eyewitnesses and we're losing even JFK researchers as well. So we have to do this. We have to have this documentary together. We have to work together. If we don't work together, this is why nothing gets done, because we don't work together. Okay, if we work together, we could put it out there, whether I'm wrong or if they're even wrong. Okay, they have to realize that we're giving the public what they want. They want the truth. They want to know exactly what happened. We're giving the eyewitnesses that's left, we're giving them the answers. We're letting them know the truth now. Okay, so they can spend the rest of their days knowing that, hey, we know what happened now. Okay, just like when it comes to Patterson and getting Bigfoot film. Okay, I get a lot of slack either from JFK assassination researchers or their fans, or even from the Patterson and Bigfoot film. After I do the JFK assassination research film, after I do that documentary, I want to do a documentary on the Patterson and Bigfoot film as well. Which what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a replica again, another replica of Patty's suit, like I did the first one, but this time I'm going to use a bear hide like Roger Patterson used. I'm going to use the same kind of shoes that Ray Wallace did. I'm going to make a copy of them. I'm going to make a copy of the headpiece that Roger Patterson made, and Bob Titmus made the torso and the legs and stuff like that in the arm. I'm going to make another copy of it. And what I want to do is I want to go to Bluff Creek, and I want to film a man in the Patty suit in the same location Roger Patterson filmed his Bigfoot. And we're going to use the same kind of camera. The camera that they used in that film was John Green's camera. I already know what type of camera it is, so I'm going to get another replica of that camera in the film, and we're going to film it of Patty walking again that path. Okay, I want even Bigfoot researchers to be there as well, because like I said, in research, okay, whether it's the JFK assassination research or Bigfoot researchers and everything else, you're never going to get the full story. Okay, don't have to argue about it. Okay, we're all adults here now. We don't have to argue about nothing. We can sit together, we can present our evidence, we can show our evidence, and let the people decide on what's true and what's not true. Okay, if you're a researcher, you shouldn't have nothing to hide anyway. I don't have nothing to hide. Everything that I discover, everything that I do, I let the public know. I make videos. I put it in my books. I post it on Twitter. I post it on Facebook. I let everybody know. Okay. When I open my hand, when I lend my hand out open, it's not only to the public, but it's also to research as well. Because I have emails over the years where I sent emails, whether it came to JFK assassination research or even to the Patterson and Bigfoot film in the Bigfoot world. Okay. I send emails out, and I have them emails, okay, where I said, hey, let's work together. Okay, I have my evidence here. You have your evidence here. Let's put our evidence together. Let's discuss this evidence together. Let's put this on film so the public will know the truth. Let's work on this together. I offered, okay, I even sit there and says, hey, and this is the truth. I got the emails. Like I said, I have the emails to prove this. I even says you can have half of my research. I offer them half of my research if they would help me get this research out. Okay, so they'll be telling people not only he discovered it, but we discovered it as well. We came together, we worked on this and everything else. But they always turn me down, and I never did understand why they always turn me down, because I had the emails where I was very polite to them, and it was polite to me coming back. Don't get me wrong, they come back to me, and it was polite to me. I'm not going to say nothing against any of the researchers. Okay, I wrote them, sent them emails, sent them my evidence, showed them my evidence, talked about my research. I said, hey, let's work on this together. Let's get this done. A lot of replies I got back says, well, can you fit all my research in your research? If we do this, we can work together. But I said, well, we can't, because if you look at this, you place the gum in here when there's no evidence to point of those shots there, just like the manhole cover. People said it was a shot taking the inside the manhole cover. We know for today, it's a fact that no shots came from a manhole cover, okay, from a manhole drainage. There's no shots that came from one of them, okay? But people wants to sit there and say, oh, no, those shots did come from there, okay? Because any shots from there, one, you can't even get a clear shot to JFK from there. But then the bullet house would come up and then go over to its right, come back down, and then go over to the right, because remember, JFK's in the car, and he's sitting in the car, and the bullet house would have to come up and then over this way to get him. Okay, people don't look at it that way, but I do as a researcher. Okay, but we know there were no shots came from there, but I can't fit the research in there. That's why I tell them, hey, let's work together, let's get this done, and let's place this all in one documentary. In the description down below, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a site where you can make a donation. If you want to make a donation to the documentary on JFK assassination. As soon as we get this documentary done, I like to do a documentary on a Patterson and Bigfoot film. Okay, but we have to take it one step at a time. And I offer, with an open hand, to, if we get the funds to do the JFK assassination research, and we get to do this documentary, I offer other researchers to come out there and help us with it as well. Okay, I have my hand open. I'm offering it to you to bring your evidence to the public as well, right along with my evidence, and we could put and clear all this stuff up for the people. We'll have it on film together. We'll work together. We'll come up with these answers that the people are looking for. Okay, and we can work this together instead of working apart from one another, instead of fighting one another. There's no sense in fighting. There's no sense in fighting because we are researchers. We have to think inside the box and we have to think outside of the box. I offer my open my hand up to Robert Groden. I welcome you. I do. I think you're a great researcher. I welcome you. People from InfoWars, I welcome you to come and join us as well. If we can get this funding together, I welcome all of you to come and do this. Even the media, if the media wants to come and join, they can as well. I offer the public to come and join. Let's get this documentary done the right way, the true documentary in the JFK assassination. And if we can get this one done, then we can work on the Patterson and Gibbon Bigfoot film together and trying to get that solved and say, is it real or is it not? Let's bring these cases to an end, because right now, for the JFK assassination, it's 54 years now, going on 55 years. Patterson and Gibbon Bigfoot film is already 50 years old, and it's going on 51 years. It's time to put this stuff to rest, because people don't understand that what we're looking for today is truth. That's what we need. We're striving for that truth now. We already know what reality is like. Okay, and what we see in reality and what we hear on TV and what we read in newspapers, what we see on the news is totally different than what we're seeing. Okay, it's always been that way. From day one, it's always been that way. So this time, how we can get a documentary made where we can actually open all the doors, look at it from every different angle and stuff like that. Hear this researcher talk about his research and what he found. Hear this researcher talk about what he found and everything else, and work together and find the answer. Say, well, yeah, it could come from this direction here, because now we can prove it. You see what I'm saying? So I offered in the description down below, I'm going to leave a site where you can make a donation. If you make a donation to the JFK documentary, which is called JFK, The Quest for Answers. I'll leave that in the description down below. I'm going to extend my book sales from, I had my book sales for November, December. That money's going to go into that account as well to make this documentary. But now I'm going to extend it until May of next year, 2018. I'm going to extend it for that long because this is how serious I want this documentary made. Okay, last month I made $63 on book sales. That money's already put back. And this month, when the book sales come in, my royalties come in, I'm taking that money and I'm putting that back, okay, with that as well. Okay, I've already ordered one camera for my scope already. I'm waiting for that to come here, which I know is going to take a little time because it's Christmas time. But I want to make this video here and have an open hand, and to any researcher out there in the JFK assassination research, if you want to help be in this documentary, donate your time and stuff so we can get the answers, please contact me. Also in the description down below, I'm going to leave my email address so you can contact me directly and let me know if you want to do this or not. Because like I said, in the past, I have offered an open hand to you researchers and everything else, and I posted on sites and everything else, where, you can come and, let's do this together, but I've always been turned down. Okay, I'm making this video to let everybody know that I'm very serious about these documentaries, especially JFK assassination. I want to get these done. Okay, and I'm offering not only to the public, but like I said, I'm offering to people in InfoWars if they want to come down. Robert Groden, you want to come on down? You're there anyway, hey, let's do this together. Let's work this together. Any JFK researcher, anybody in the media, you want to come down and put this case to rest? Let's do it together and let's get it done. Okay. So in the description down below, I'm going to leave the site where you can make a donation to the GoFundMe account for the JFK documentary. I'm going to leave you a site where you can order any of my books, because any of my book sales between now and May of next year, all that money is going to be put into documentary. All my royalties is going to be put into this documentary. I'm going to leave my email address for all you researchers or anybody else who wants to contact me directly, whether it's the media or InfoWars or anything else like that. In the description down below, you're going to have my email address. You can contact me directly. Let me know if you're going to be there and help us with this. Because like I said, as soon as we get the JFK documentary completely done and out there for public, I want to do another one on the Patterson and Gibbon Bigfoot film, because people don't realize that every day that goes by, we're losing researchers, we're losing eyewitness accounts. They're gone now. Okay, they're gone and never going to know the truth. They're not going to know the truth. They're never going to know the truth. They spent their entire life, it's like when it comes to JFK assassination, they didn't spend their entire life from 1963 to the present when they would start passing away. They live with that nightmare every single day and every single night, and not knowing the answers. Okay, and as a researcher, it's our fault. We should have brought this out to them years ago, so they would have had them, so they would know this. That's why I said I want to get this documentary done, because now we're losing eyewitness accounts, we're losing researchers as well, and it's time to put all this to rest. Again, don't forget to tell your friends about us. Don't forget the like button. Don't forget the subscribe button. Again, I like to apologize for my new videos that's coming out, because I don't have my editing program right now. But like I said, I'm still going to continue. I'm still going to push this. I'm still going to get this stuff done. Thank you, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and families. God bless, and you have a pleasant day.